guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. I am Tia. Grab a drink if you've not got one. My choice of drink today is a Starbucks. So I've been tagged in a video by Leafy Reads, who I will tag below. Thank you so much for tagging me in if I owned a bookstore tag. And these are questions about what would you do if you owned a bookstore. What would be your answers to these questions? And I thought that's quite fun. I haven't really given much thought to this, so this is going to be completely winging it, but such is the way of me. It wouldn't be on brand otherwise, you know what I mean? The first question is, what would your bookstore hours be? Now, these would be my hours. So this is under the assumption I've got employees working for me. So ideally, to start with, maybe I'd do like a 6 a.m. to like 10 p.m. so that you've got those people that wake up early, but also people that go to bed at 8. But if I could and it was like viable, I'd want it to be 24 hours. Like, I would want it to be running all the fucking time so that people during the night, maybe like a night owls and something, they can come and they can have their 3 a.m. crash outs over the enemies finally becoming lovers, or him saying fuck it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I want to be there for everyone. And also, what if I'm at like 3 a.m. and I need a friend to like crash out with, and I just go to my bookstore and somebody's there? Do you know what I mean? This is under the assumption that like I've just realised these later questions that I'm answering within that. My bookstore is going to be 24 hours though, because everyone's lives are different, everyone's hours are different at work. What kind of music? I don't know. Ideally, I'd want like different rooms, so like different rooms to have different music. So like if I had a romance room, and I'd have like cutesy romancy type music. Maybe like a horror room would have a bit more like rocky music. A fantasy and romantasy would have obviously like that romantasy fantasy ambience, you know, like all the like string quartet and stuff like that. I think that would be like my vibe, my ideal like thing. I think if it was just one room, I'd have probably like the fantasy ambience, so it's like something like magical and whimsical though. But ideally I'd have like different rooms with different music. Would you have a coffee bar or like tea bar or alcohol? Yes, I think so. Like, I would have definitely a like coffee bar, maybe like a Starbucks type vibe, do you know what I mean? Like that in there. I definitely want people to serve that. I would have like people obviously grab a drink, grab a coffee. I love having a coffee or like a Starbucks when I am book shopping. I would also potentially maybe have alcohol for obviously like in the evenings or something, especially if like people want to come for like with their girls or something, and they want to have a little wine, do you know what I mean, have a little chat. Yeah, I feel like thing, which comes into my next question. Are patrons encouraged to linger, and would you have like chairs, and what type of line would you have? Definitely have chairs. I would have chairs. I would have people they can come, they can sit, have their drink, you know, have a little chat. I would encourage them to linger, kind of, maybe not like 24/7, you know, it's a business after all. I'm not gonna let you sit there and read the books for free. It's a bookshop, I suppose. I don't know, but I would encourage you to linger for a bit. Like, I want it to feel like a safe space, and that people can come, they can bring their own books as well. They bring their Kindles, they can read their own books, they can buy the book and read the book in the store if they want. Like, I would definitely encourage that. I would have like lighting. I'd have like a little ambience corner type thing where the lighting is more like lower, so it's not like bright lights like this fucking light that I'm dealing with right now. That's what I would have. Would you have table areas for groups? Yes, I think obviously this is like a dream bookstore, guys, so I would have like a massive bookstore, and I would have a whole loads of space to have all these tables. And also like I'd want to host like people to come and host their own like sip and paints, or people can come and host their own book clubs and like hobby things. Like, I would love that as well. So I think definitely like table areas would be a very, very good thing. Would you have live entertainment? I think yes, but not every night. I would have it like on set nights, or maybe like once or twice a month. So not obviously everybody likes that, but I would have it so that it's like set days that people can decide whether they want to come that night and enjoy like live entertainment, or like live music, people can have like poetry slams maybe. That would be like the whole vibe, and I feel like that could be quite cool. The location, I don't know. I don't want it to be in, okay, so in my head it's not in the UK, it's probably like in America. Like in my head, logically speaking, that's what I'm going for. Like I don't picture it being in the UK. It could be, but like in my head, that's what I'm picturing right now. It's obviously a location where it has to have a lot of space because I've got a lot of dreams and I need that acreage. In terms of specific locations, I actually don't know, because I don't know what would work well in with spaces. I wouldn't want it to be somewhere like LA or like London, like a very big city. I don't think it wouldn't work because you've got so much other competition. But I also think I need that space as well, and I don't think you'd find somewhere viable that's not already established with that kind of space. What kind of vibes? Dark, cozy, modern? I think it depends. Like I said, I want these specific rooms. I think like horror and dark romance rooms would be like a darker vibe, whereas maybe like the coffee shop side of things would be a bit more modern. But I definitely want the whole bookshop to feel cozy. Like I want people to come in and be instantly just feel at home and welcome. So I want it all to have that cozy vibes. I want these cozy chairs. I want it to be a place where people feel safe, they feel welcome, they know that they can just come here and have a crash out, or just, you know, have that space and not have to worry about, oh my god, like the owner's gonna come and like kick me out, or I'm not gonna be able to stay here for as long as I want. I want it to feel like a safe space that you can come whenever you want and just chill and relax and recuperate, if that's the right word. But in terms of like decor, yeah, it's gonna be cozy, but like I don't have like that specific image in head. Like I said before, I'm not a creative person, but I want it to be cozy with maybe elements of modernity, but also like a bit more dark elements as well, and then like girly more elements, like everything mixed together but in a way that actually works, and the way that can be combined that works rather than like clashing. What would be your specialty or genre? Okay, so I would love to cater to everyone. Like honestly, I think I'm a bookstore, you know. I'm not just a romance only bookstore, I am a bookstore. I am going to cater to everybody. Obviously I'm gonna have more specialty, so like dark romance, like romantasy romance would probably be like the main 3 areas, but I would love to have like a little bit of like literature, maybe non-fiction there. I don't know like what the, like depends what the market wants, I suppose. Maybe like a bit of horror, like some sci-fi, do you know, like all these other bits that I can cater to everyone and not leave everyone out. So like nobody's like, oh, I can't go to Tia's bookstore because she doesn't do the type of books I like. I want everyone to feel included. But that being said, dark romance, and romantasy is my bread and butter, so I think that's like the 3 main areas, and then obviously I'd like to cater to everyone else as well. What would the name be? Okay, I literally have no clue. What would the name be? Give me a second, let me have a little drink and let me come back. Okay, I think it depends what I want it. So I could have like, if I wanted my name like Tia's Book Nook, so then it's sort of like, I don't know, but I love the word book nook because it was like cozy, but then also it's like branded, so it's like Tia's Book Nook, do you know what I mean? Or potentially like the bookish corner, or like Tia's bookish corner, maybe just the bookish corner, because then it's like a nod to Tia's book corner, but then also like it's not that branded on there. So like I said, I could have Tia's bookish corner or just the bookish corner. I feel like the bookish corner could work quite well actually. And finally, who would I tag to do this? So I'm gonna tag my friend Sophie and my friend Gemma. I'm also going to tag maybe some booktubers that might not necessarily see the tag, but I'm going to tag everyone that I want to in the down below as well. You guys can check out their channels. But this was quite fun. It's like something really unusual, something I've never ever thought about. I just need like lots of money now, guys, to make this a reality, and some employees. So if you guys could like pitch in and help me, that would be absolutely fantastic. But thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you can like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I cannot wait to see you guys next time.